So in this video, I want to take a little bit more time to explain what I mean by power flow of 300 here going into 100 megawatt per phase value, because this is a great um, this is a great place where we can look at this very important component in Pscad, where we can break up the three phase, which is the solid line, into single phases. And why don't we just measure the flow just to prove ourselves that the per phase value or per phase flow is 100 indeed. And how I would do this is basically just kind of make some space, come back into master. And if you go into master, right there, this guy right here is called three-phase to single line converter. So we're just gonna, this is another one, but this is for two-phase, but this right here is what I want. So I'm gonna copy it, bring it back in. I didn't even have to go inside. You can just copy it from the outside right here, copy it, bring it back, and like this. So what it's now doing is that it's basically opening it up. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it, and you just have to make sure that this dot right here needs to line up with the same. So if I'm, let's say, for example, kind of doing this and that and that. So I'm just gonna right click it. I'm gonna say orientation. I'm just gonna say flip it, and there we go. So kind of bring it like this. This is what I want to do. But right now, again, I want to be able to measure what's going on, right? So how about I'm gonna go here and and I'm going to bring in this multimeter like this, um, and I am uh, going to bring this multimeter right this, and then I'm gonna bring in this multimeter like that, and just close them like this. There we go. We're gonna come in here, and I'm gonna say, if I could just say yes, and just annotate the values on top of it, and that might just be easier, but just for the sake of conversation and just to make sure you guys can see the signals on the graph, maybe I can just bring in a signal. I'm going to name this signal whatever I named it there, because that's whatever named it into this multimeter, and then I'm going to pass it into a scope, and then I'm going to create a graph for that scope, just like that over here, so you guys can see. The power is actually 1/3 of what we have what we were expecting. So let's do that. So I'm going to run it here. So again, I wanted a load that could pull 300 megawatts through here, but for me, when I came in and I provided the per phase value, I had to put a 100, and we saw that the 300 were coming through. But what if we want to be able to see the three-phase flow? We'll have to split it into this, and we will have to split it into 3 different single phases, and then we'll just have to watch what the flow looks like. So just like that over here, you could see this is the animated value over here on top of this. You can see that in per phase is about like 100. We're sending about 300, but each of these cables are kind of sending in 100 right there. Sorry, 100 is right there. On top of this one is right there, and then for this particular one, you can see where that is a little bit messy here. This is